end. Russia blacked out the energy network of Ukraine. It's in the dark and without water. Kiev, which is the capital of Ukraine, Lviv, which is on the west border, and 16 other regions. Blackout in Moldova, too. And this was because of the missile attacks across Ukraine. Ukraine now at the point of no return. Russia built what was left of its energy infrastructure. There are already uncontrolled power outages across the country, even in Moldova and Transnistria. Many targets were hit with great ferocity. Earlier, the airstrike alert was issued across Ukraine. Reports of various locations having blackouts without water are the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, Kharkiv, and other areas, even Chernihiv. In Transnistria, there is a general blackout, the same in the rest of Moldova. The president of Moldova, Sandu, emphasized that Russia has thrown Moldova into the abyss with today's activities there. There's a big problem with nuclear plants there as well. The units Khmelnytsky nuclear power plant, Rivne nuclear power plant, South Ukraine nuclear power plant, TPP Ladizinskaya, along with the Russian-controlled Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, they were disconnected from the power grid. Now, what does this mean for all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nuclear power plants? When they don't have any power, you can understand what we're talking about. We're talking about Fukushima, I don't know, times 100? I have no idea. No power for these nuclear power plants. Do they have their own generators? Now, in Kiev, the TPP-6 and PSP power stations were taken out, which led to power outages in the Ukraine capital. Russia, within a few days, destroyed the energy network of Ukraine. The Kiev authorities will fight a huge battle against time and winter to get some units back into operation. The at least 9 TU strategic bombers fired missiles along the warships of the Black Sea Fleet. Along with the emergency power outages, there were communications and internet outages in areas without electricity are Kiev, Dnipropetrovsk, Kryvyi Rog, Poltava, Zaporizhzhia, that's where the nuclear power plant is, Odessa, Rivne, Khmelnytsky, Kremenets, Podolsky, Kirovograd, Kharkiv, Lutsk, Cherkasy, Chernihiv, Sumy, Zhytomyr. And water breaks in the area are in Kiev, Sumy, Nikolaev, Kharkiv, Dnipropetrovsk, and Odessa. Energy infrastructures that were hit are in Kiev, Vyshgorod, Odessa, Dnipropetrovsk, Crooked Horn, Zaporizhzhia, Kremenets, Podolsky. Zaporizhzhia is where the nuclear power plant is. Kirovograd, Kharkiv, Luk, Cherkasy, Chernigov, Sumy, Zhytomyr. Now, in the dark are 700,000 people in Lviv. The head of the wider region, according to the BBC, reports that critical infrastructure and residential buildings have been affected. In addition, the entire city of Lviv, with a population of more than 700,000 people in the west of the country, has been plunged into darkness, according to the statements of the mayor in the region, Andrei Sadovy. Shortly before the reports of explosions in Kiev, officials said southern Ukraine had come under renewed attack as well. The governor Mykolaiv region of the Nikolaev region spoke of many rockets arriving from south and east. Missiles hit one of the capital's infrastructure facilities. Stay in the shelters, he said. And Moldova is also in the dark. Russian strikes on Ukrainian energy facilities caused massive power outages in Moldova. Moldovan Deputy Prime Minister Andrei Spinu said, and as a result of Russia's activity in the Ukraine energy system, in the last hour we have massive power outages across the country, Spinu said in a Facebook post. Moldova was already facing major energy problems since the war in Ukraine began. Mass blackout in Moldova after today's attack on Ukrainian energy infrastructure, tweeted Spinu, who is also the Minister of Infrastructure. Moldelectrica, TSO, transmission system operator, is working to reconnect the electricity supply to more than 50% of the country. He said the country shares a border with Ukraine and is connected to Ukraine's electricity grid. Both Moldova Police and Premier Energy, a Moldovan company that supplies electricity to the south and central part of the country, asked people to remain calm and take precautionary measures. This is from War News 247. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. That's the situation today. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.